Thank you for joining me on this special video broadcast. My name is Oladipupo Clement. So we want to continue again in a series on pitfalls to avoid when land banking, especially in Nigeria. Now, listen to me carefully. One of those pitfalls that you must watch out for and avoid like a plague is not having an exit strategy. And I'm going to give you one or two recommendations if you must exit your land banking venture, especially if you want to repurpose proceed from the sale in other areas or other asset classes or instruments or even in real estate, right? So not having a proper exit plan often emanates from not clarifying your objective. This is why it's always important. I would never ever this can never be overemphasized. Having to clarify your investment objective. Your why is ultimately what determines your what. And so you want to clarify what your why is so that you can know your what. All opportunities are not yours if it does not align with your objective. So, but once you are clear what your objectives really are, then you go ahead and develop your exit strategy. I recall a good friend of mine who is also a farmer, is a professional, but also has a farm, shared with me his plan. And he told me how he has acquired mass expanse of land in different areas for farm purposes, all right? And he did quite a bit of experimentation with his land. And I recall very vividly, querying his decision. And he said the worst thing that will happen is that he will still be able to sell his land. And even if he doesn't derive as much value from the farm, he will still be able to sell his land, right? So his exit strategy is the next 10 years. Acquiring this land for farm, for agricultural purpose. I'm acquiring this land just to keep as a container of value. I'm buying this land to build for cash flow purposes. You just want to define what those objectives are. And your objective is ultimately what will define what your exit strategy should be. Sometimes exiting a deal does not necessarily mean selling it. It only means you put out that same property for long lease and then unlock a bunch of your capital, right, to do something else. But the property is still yours. So there are people who have leased out properties, landed properties for 20 years. But they just unlocked a significant and substantial capital from those properties, moved it elsewhere, repurposed it elsewhere, and the property is still there. 20 years will come and the property returns to them. All right. So these are things you can do, but it's important to have a clear exit strategy. Not having a clear objective will affect the time you exit an asset or your real estate investment, and having a clear investment objective will also define at what point do you want to build, at what point you may intend to sell the same property or even lease it out for that matter. So I want to believe that this has been helpful. Until I come your way again, always remember, winners don't quit and quitters don't win. So stay inspired till you succeed. Bye for now.